So, have you ever made a sleeve and you notice so many errors on your sleeve? And one of those errors are especially at the bicep region. Sometimes when you finish making your blouses or whatever dress, you notice that the bicep region you have excess coming out. And when you try to amend it, when you try to make it fitted, it's not going to work because even the armhole is way bigger. Do you understand? So there's no way for you to really adjust it. So why do you think you have this problem? So I'm going to be explaining all these things to you right now.
Now look at it. You also cut your sleeve and you are fixing it. You notice some errors on it, like the armhole around this particular side is so puffing. Do you understand? It's not relaxing. So I'm going to teach you how to solve all these things today. First of all, there's something that most of us are not getting right, and that is whenever you want to make a sleeve, there are necessary places you need to measure. Like you must measure these particular places. And what are those places? Most of us don't even know the right places to measure. Do you understand? So in this particular tutorial, I'm going to teach you these parts that we need to measure, and we must get those measurements correctly. Well, in fact, after you are done with this particular class, there is no way you are not going to be perfect with your sleeve. So I want you to make sure you watch this video to the end. Now look at it, guys. We have what we call the bicep measurement. Remember what I told you guys? This part of your sleeve, when it is too big that you don't know how to adjust it, no matter how you adjust it, your stitching, everything will look awkward. If you don't know how to adjust, it's because you did not initially take your bicep measurement. Because if you took your bicep measurement, you will know how to apply it on the sleeve. Do you understand? Okay, so we have another one, which is the armhole circumference. In this particular tutorial, the armhole circumference is not for us to get our sleeve. Rather, it is for us to cross-check the circumference of our sleeve to make sure that when we are done cutting it and when we are fixing on the dress, is going to be equal to the armhole of your top or your dress you are making. Do you guys understand? So this armhole circumference we have here is mainly for cross-checking. Do you guys understand? So we have the one we call the sleeve cap height. In fact, in this particular tutorial you are listening to right now or you are viewing, this is our major topic, the sleeve cap height. This is why, the exact reason why I am making this particular tutorial. So I want you guys to keep watching because we are going to be talking more on this particular sleeve cap height. So for those of you that don't really understand what this sleeve cap height is, before I continue, I want to show you guys what a sleeve cap height is. Now look at it, guys. By me looking at this particular point, are you seeing it? This is like when you are drafting a sleeve. Look at it. This is the shape of a sleeve when you are drafting it. The distance from here to here, I know most of us don't really know what to use. Some of us will say I use 3 inches. Some of us will say I use 4 inches. Now the truth is that you don't even know why you are using it. You don't even know the name of this particular point. This is what we call the sleeve cap height. Do you guys understand? And most of us usually get it wrong. That's why our sleeve don't usually come out right. So in order for you to get it, I will show you how to get it. I'm going to be showing you 2 ways which you can get it perfectly. Do you guys understand? So we have another one which we call the sleeve length. This one is normal. In fact, most of us, when we are drafting a sleeve, these are the normal ones we usually measure. We measure the sleeve length, which is normal, and we also measure the round sleeve of our whatever you are making. We measure the round sleeve. Now this one is the surprising package here. Most of us might be wondering, why do we have a round bust here? Yes, this round bust here, we also need it. Like I said, we have 2 methods which we are going to be getting our sleeve cap height. In fact, in one of them, we need the circumference of the bust for us to get the sleeve cap height. So this is why we have the bust circumference here. Okay guys, so let's start with the first measurement. As you can see, we have the bicep measurement. So let's start with the bicep measurement. So in order for you to measure the bicep, this is as simple as take your tape round from here. Are you seeing the armpit? Take it like this. So the bicep is also known as the upper arm. Do you understand? This is your arm, this is the upper arm, this one is the lower arm. The lower arm, some persons call it the round sleeve for a short sleeve dress. Do you understand? Okay, so this is bicep. Take your tape round this way. Are you saying it? Take it round. So in order for you to, you can actually give an ease. So what I actually have here is 10 inches. Are you seeing? I'm just putting one of my finger to give an ease, a little ease. So look at it. Bicep here is what? 10 inches. Are you saying it? Okay. So we have the armhole circumference. Let's measure out the armhole circumference. So the armhole circumference is here. Are you seeing it? Take your tape round to this particular point. Now look at it. Take your tape round to this particular point. Are you seeing it? Make sure you put one of your finger. In fact, look at what we are going to be doing. The right way to measure your armhole, look at it. Take it like this. Make sure it's fitted. So now I'm having a fitted measurement, which what I have here is what? 13 and a half. Now one thing I usually advise my students is that you need to add an ease to this, so that not when you finish making your dress, that place will be so tight. So since we have 10 and a half fitted measurement, go ahead to add extra one, which is how many inches are we having? 14.5. So this is how to measure your armhole circumference. So look at it. What we have here now is what? 14.5. So we have the sleeve cap height. I'm still going to show us how to get this. Please, like I said, keep watching. You are going to see how to get this sleeve cap height. So let's measure the sleeve length and the round sleeve. So the sleeve length, depending on where you want to stop your sleeve. First of all, for you to measure your sleeve length, remember there's what we call, are you seeing this particular point, the shoulder tip? Yes, whenever we're measuring our shoulder, we usually stop at the shoulder tip. And whenever we want to measure the sleeve, we start from the shoulder tip. Now look at it. From shoulder tip to wherever, please, for those of us that don't know the shoulder tip, when you touch your customer like this, you'll be able to see this joint. Are you seeing it? Whereby the hand is connected to the shoulder. That joint, you will feel it. So from that particular point, measure to where your sleeve is stopping. So by me looking at this, let's say we are making for a shorter sleeve and we want 7 inches sleeve. Now there's something that I want you to do that people mostly they don't do, is when they finish measuring for the sleeve length, they will remove it from here. No, as you are measuring the sleeve length, please make sure you put your hand, one of your fingers here. Are you seeing it? Then make sure you place your tape and get the circumference exactly at that same point. This is very important. Are you seeing it? Take exactly at that same spot. So by me looking at this right now, what we have now is 9 inches. So you can 9 inches fitted. You can go ahead to add extra inch to it. You can add half an inch. You can add 1 inch, depending on how you want your sleeve to be, how fitted you want it to be. So let's say what I've added here is extra half an inch. So that means what I have is 9.5. Remember, 9 inches fitted. I'm adding extra half an inch. So our sleeve length in this case is 7 inches. Then our round sleeve is what? 9.5. Are you seeing it? So let's get the bust measurement, which is very important in order for us to detect our sleeve cap height. So let's get the bust measurement. So in order for us to measure the bust, just place your tape. Make sure that your tape is passing through the 2 nipples. Okay. So let's say what we have right now is 34 inches. Are you seeing it? What we have right now as the sleeve circumference is 34 inches. Okay, so that is what we are actually going to be using right now. Look at it, 34 inches. Okay, so getting back to the sleeve cap height, like I've said, I've explained it. Sleeve cap height, look at it very well. This is the distance. Sleeve cap height is the distance. Are you seeing? Whenever you are drafting a sleeve, most of us usually use a very static measurement here. Some of us use 3 inches, some of us use 4, some of us use 5, some of us use 6, some of us use 2 inches, depending on what they want to use. Some of us will say this is what my madam or my oga taught me. Do you understand? But the truth is that you must know what you're actually using here. First of all, this is called the sleeve cap height. So in order for you to get it, there are 2 methods for you to get it. Are you seeing it? This is the sleeve cap height, the distance from here down to this particular side. So in order for you to get it, you can use the formula method. Do you understand? And you can also use the what? The physical method. The physical method is the measurement method. And what we are going to be practicing now is, first of all, the formula method. And in order for you to use the formula method, we are going to be using the bust circumference. Are you seeing it? Divided by 12 plus 0.5. That is plus half an inch. Now look at it, guys. The bust circumference in this case is what? 34 inches. Are you seeing it? Divided by 12. Are you seeing it? Plus 0.5. So I want you guys to take your calculator and calculate it. At the end of the day, what you will notice we will be getting in this is about 3.3. Do you understand? Something like 3.333 inches. Do you understand? So this actually means, now let me show you guys, whenever you are drafting your sleeve, I'm going to do this thing in a very fast method. Do you guys understand? Because I'm not drafting a sleeve now, but look at what we are going to be doing. Look at it. Whenever you are drafting a sleeve, so these measurements that are coming vertically like this, they are the measurements that are called the vertical measurements. So look at it. Whenever we are marking, we place our tape from here. Are you seeing it? From this side, now look at it. From here to this side is what we call the what? The sleeve cap height. It means that, looking at what we have here, the sleeve cap height in this case is 3.3. It means that the distance from here to here is going to be what? 3.33. Are you seeing it? If you like, you can approximate it to 3.5. It means that distance from here to here is actually going to be 3.5. While the distance from here to here is going to be the sleeve length, which what we have here is how many? 7 inches. Are you seeing it? While here you are seeing here is extra 2 inches allowance for hemming. Do you guys understand? So this is how you get your sleeve cap height. At the end of the day, when you use this to draft, it's going to come out perfectly okay. So the last method of getting your sleeve cap height, which is the physical and the measurement method. So let's do that, guys. First of all, what you need to do is to, now look at it. I also want to show you on the body where this sleeve cap height actually is. So let me tie out this so as to, okay, like right now, okay, right now, from the clothes she's wearing, here is the tip of our shoulder. Are you seeing it? From the clothes she's wearing. If not, I would have used this my elastic band to tie here so as to show us the tip of the shoulder. So next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tying this at the bicep. Yes, I'm going to be tying this at the bicep. So let me tie this. Okay guys, so look at it right now. Are you seeing it? Now look, this is the beginning part, this is the tip of the shoulder. Now for you to get this sleeve cap height on the body, what you need is you need this bicep point. Are you seeing it? And the tip of the shoulder. Please, I want you to know that some persons might call this sleeve cap height as the bicep length. So whenever you hear bicep length, it can also be used as the sleeve cap height. Now look at it. The distance from here to here, which is the sleeve cap height, is also the same thing as the distance from your tip of the shoulder. Are you seeing it? Just check out the tip of your shoulder. Are you seeing it? And make sure now, look at it. And make sure now, look at it. Let's say the tip of our shoulder is actually starting here. Are you seeing it? Now make sure you measure it to wherever your band is actually stopping. Are you seeing it? This one is what we call the what? The sleeve cap height. So if you look at this, what we actually have here is how many? 3.5. And what do we have here? Look at it very well. It's what? 3.33. So by me looking at it, see that they are almost or exactly the same thing. Do you understand? So if you cannot get it physically, make sure you also use the formula to get it. So I hope with this information you'll be able to draft your sleeve perfectly okay. So for those of you that want to learn how to draft this particular sleeve, please, we also have a video. Make sure you click on the comment section or in the description box. You will see the link to the video on how to draft a basic sleeve. So go and watch it. Thanks, and may God bless you. And make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
So I decided to allow this video to finish from beginning to end. I know it's not everybody that's going to see this particular one. So what I want to ask is that why is it that when we see something that will really help us, some of us won't like to get it, but when we see overhyped projects, we want to go and get it because of the people behind it? Please, what I want to tell you is that this book is actually very important for you. It has a lot. This is how the book looks like. Are you seeing it? We have a lot in it. You can actually get the ebook. Do you understand? You can print on your own, or you can order from us directly if you're in Nigeria. If you're abroad, we have a link on Amazon that you can get your own. Please do make sure to get this book because it will really help you. All the book, the content starts all the way from measurement, fashion, then you get different types of dresses. Do you understand? Different types of dresses. You're going to get all of them. Do you understand? So try to get your own. This is my number. You can WhatsApp me. Do you understand? You can chat me up, or I'll make sure I put the link in the description. If for those that really wants to buy through link, I'll make sure I put the link there. Do you understand? So that you can get yours via the link. Thanks, and may God bless you. This is a chance that you will miss if you did not buy this. Make sure you get this copy. I know what I'm saying because it's actually, look at the sleeve I was talking about. You understand? I explained everything in details inside this particular book. You understand? What you get in this book is nothing compared to all the things I've been teaching you guys. Yes, just check out the things I've been teaching you guys. You guys say it used to be very detailed. Thank you for that. But what is in this book is more than the things I've been teaching you guys. And by the way, when you get this book, I have a promo for you. All you need to do is to send the receipt to me on WhatsApp. You get it. Thanks, and may God bless you.